Hey everybody, it's your good buddy 650 Eve here on my Ninja H2, and I'm riding with Mustang Dame on his beautiful 2015 H2, and I'm not sure if you can hear me or not over the drone of our crazy exhausts. Both of them are Brock's Performance exhausts, by the way, and they just sound absolutely vainglorious. We're on our way over to Uncle Ben's house for a surprise birthday party, and we're fashionably late. I'm following my wife and my kids up there, and yes, you can tell I'm enthused about riding as I'm making my wife and kids drive, and I'm going to follow them on a motorcycle. The Mustang Dame was kind enough to come over and ride with me. Besides the fact that Uncle Ben lives 50-60 miles from me out in the country. He's such a country boy. Maybe his Ninja H2 will be there as well. So then you'll see 3 Ninja H2s. And of course we have Mac, also known as Slosher, who formerly rode a BMW S1000 double R. Yeah. And now he has a 2016 H2. It's still stock. And we're trying to compel Mac to go ahead and get some mods done, but he also bought a Corvette, so stay tuned. So we got one of those new Mustang 5.0s prowling the streets, and we also have a Dodge Viper. A bunch of supercars roaming the filthy streets. That's a Lexus SC400, nicely done up. Never quite seen one like that. Yeah. So we just left Uncle Ben's surprise birthday party, and we picked up our good buddy KKK on his BMW HP4. But we're going to head down and probably go over to the Rock Hall as we ride through scenic downtown Medina. It's a gorgeous HP4 there. I don't know what Kyle was up to. I certainly hope he wasn't trying to challenge me. He knows how I feel about those BMWs right about now. From one of my most recent uploads, folks are asking, why on earth did Brock's Performance have my motorcycle for 6 months? Well, that's an easy question, an easy answer. I dropped it off in January and pretty much told Brock to go ahead and do all the testing and research that he needed to do for the auto blipper, which he worked very closely with Don Gould on the auto blipper, and Don got it enabled and Brock tested it for him on the dyno and whatnot, and now here it is 6 months later. It's on my motorcycle. And Brock was also working on flashing the ECU and getting the most performance out of the motorcycle for what I need, you know. So he basically made a custom tune for me, and that took some time, but the bike had been ready since like March. The final piece that we were waiting on was the auto blipper, and that took a couple months. Don Gould had to get a test H2 into his facility. Then he figured out that the stock shift sensor on the H2 didn't work, so we had to retrofit a 2016 ZX10 shift sensor onto the bike, and then Don had to program that, and that stuff takes time. So I could have picked up my bike from Brock in March, rode it, but I would have had to bring it back to get the auto blipper, and that's what I really wanted. And I really didn't want to have to take my ECU out a few different times and have to go down to Brock's headquarters and come back, for the simple fact that I have other bikes to ride. And so I really was impressed. And another question that folks are asking is, why didn't Brock install a fender eliminator on the bike? Well, that's an easy answer as well. He volunteered to do that, but I told him no, because my BMW tech that installed it on my 2015 also installed custom flush mount LED turn signals. He knew precisely where to drill them, how to wire them, and it would take him literally 5 minutes to do. So, you know, I pretty much told Brock that I would handle that when I got back to Cleveland, which I did. It was handled like the first couple of days. Alrighty, so we're in downtown. We're in an area called the Flats, which used to be a pretty, yeah, it's a lot different. It used to be like a really just a bowl social. Yeah, nothing much was going on down here, but now quite a bit's going on. It's been revitalized. That's to say it lightly. It's been totally transformed. It's much nicer than it ever was. That's great. We have valet parking. Yeah. They got security all over the place. Yeah. It's much different, man. Much different. Family friendly down here now. It's clean. Everything's new. It's definitely my type of place. And we're definitely going to spend more time down here in the Flats, that's for sure. This place is going to open in winter 2016. That's going to be nice. Wow, this place is totally different. Ernst & Young. It's a huge building down here. Valet parking everywhere. I don't need you guys to valet my bike. I'm good. Oh yeah!
Last night, I was watching that. I was like, damn, that looked like the helmet at 650 E.
How you doing, man?
Alright.
Yeah!
That's freaking sweet. I saw you say you had lowered it and shit, so then I was trying to match it up. And I was like, damn, that's the same dude too that
That's Mustang Dame, alright. And that's KKK right there. But he's nice.
Damn.
He's cool though.
I knew I'd run up on y'all because I seen this video. I was like, man, damn, they over there on Rockside Road. You know, I can see where y'all be.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll see them one day this summer watch.
And here we are. So that is the Flats in a nutshell. New, revitalized, clean, awesome. Make sure when you're in filthy Cleveland you check it out. That was good stuff there. That was neck and neck. This is going to be a battle. This is going to be a long, hard battle between Mustang Dame and me. It's going to be a crazy battle. So I urge you, I encourage you, I force you to stay tuned for more. Because we are not done. We've just begun. and we're going to see whose H2 is the fastest on these filthy streets. Stay tuned for more videos, and as always, thanks for viewing.